Aloha everybody. I just wanted to take this time to really quickly do what I hope to be a quick project. It's Mother's Day weekend and it's Thursday and I have not sent out a card to my mom, and that is, she will not be surprised. I like to extend the celebrations after, and I'm always late to the date. But I wanted to dig through my things because obviously I haven't had an opportunity to go out and browse cards, and I generally like to make my cards anyway. But I wanted to zip through them, and then I'm looking through them and I'm not finding what I wanted. So I decided that I have this set of cards that have envelopes with them. I'm a teacher, so it's the staff room, I don't know, they call them like, it's where they sell things out on the counter, and I always like to pick up the card sets. There's usually a lot of really cute ones in there, but this one, I am not kidding, I've probably had for 10 years. And it was a little set with an envelope, card size, comes in this cute little cellophane bag, which I'm going to set aside. And I'm sorry, but I'm never going to use this. Like, I do not care for this little gathering of champagne bottles. First of all, I just don't think it's pretty. I don't think it's cute. I don't think I would send it to anybody. Now, it's just been sitting in there, and I pass by it when I'm looking through to send a card to someone, and it's just appalling, and I would never use it. So I'm going to use it today, and we're going to do something really fun. I'm going to decide to use what I have. I'm going to use collage. I was going to paint acrylics, but then I thought to myself, let's try to decorate it with my very favorite collage style. I have utilized my Magnolia magazine. In a previous video I did this, and I know it's sort of hard to imagine cutting up a Joanna Gaines magazine, but I love it. I've enjoyed it, and now I want to use it. And so we're going to put it to work and make some art out of it. So what I decided to do today was use my matte medium gel, or my gel matte gel, I guess. We're going to use this as a collage piece. So we're going to make sure that we open this up because I haven't used it yet, and it's going to be part of our creating our card. And then I'm going to set this awful ugly card aside that is going to be made beautiful for my mom. And I want to use this tag punch, and I picked some pictures with just some muted soft colors in it that were appealing to me, and I thought to myself, what could I do? I could tear, I could cut, but I thought to myself, I kind of want to do like a punch. So I have this really cool tag punch. You could use any punch that you have, and I'm just going to start creating some tags, and I'm going to quickly just utilize, maybe some of the images will come out, but just take a few and create them, set them aside. And I really loved this Pier 1, and I really thought this was cute. It was something from Pier 1, and I was going to pop those colors out. Super pretty. And love this little piece. Love this. I thought, oh gosh, these are so pretty. This is really pretty too, just having that piece. See if there's any even words I'd be open to. JoJo's so pretty, but I'm going to pop in here and do this, like, ooh, that might be kind of cool. Just add some of that little hammock she has. This little texture on here. Gonna grab it. Again, kind of using the theme of tag. Let's see, that's kind of cool. Do I want to do it from that angle? I think I like the yellow in there. Let's just grab it and go. I'm just getting really good at this. I want to just stop him-hawing around and get the work done. Ooh, I like that striped one right there. Look on both sides. I thought this was very sweet. It was this page on the contents, and it has this word confidence in it. And I thought, wow, I wonder if I could, like, ooh, look at that. I think I'm going to pull this and utilize, see if I can grab if I just didn't ruin that. Yeah, here I'm going to put the whole thing. Oh, cookie. It's a little bit too short, or too long for my tag. So I'm going to go like this and make it kind of like I can make it a little bit. This is where you hope tearing is so fun. And I guess tearing is okay for, there we go, there we go, there we go. Gonna kind of center that, pop it in, and I have a little tag, and I just thought this is really sweet. Confidence, a feeling or belief that you can do something well or succeed at something, assertiveness and courage. Love it. Okay, and so maybe just a couple more, because I know the card's not very large, but I really like this little flower. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop that like that. And possibly this little, ooh, that's kind of cute. Trying to get some pictures in there. Okay, so we've cut out several. If we need more, we can always go back and use our tag punch. I'm gonna pull this awful, ugly card out. And I mean, somebody created this, and I'm sorry if I'm, you know, I don't mean to put it down, but I just will never use it, and I don't care for it. So I'm gonna grab, we're just gonna start, we're gonna go, and what's kind of cool is there's some texture on this, so that might help with the medium that I'm using. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna start putting this collage down. I don't know, collage has just been so super fun. And I think I'm just gonna kind of, because I can always kind of trim the sides. So I'm just gonna start laying them down. I'm not gonna have a plan. There's no plan. We're just gonna start putting these. Now it would be kind of cool if I was able to kind of, I don't know if it'll seriously look like a tag, but let's just kind of go around, maybe find some contrasting edges and kind of keep it going the same way. Yeah, did I put that under there? Let's just make sure we have some. Nope, I gotta make sure I have something for it to stick to. Is collage, like, is there rules to it? I don't know. I'm gonna be the first to break them because I'm just making it up. I think that, oh, this is kind of fun. Let's try and find maybe something. Gosh, I hate to cover that yellow. And let's plan this because I'd really like to use that confidence one. If anything, my mom, I kind of did a video a little bit earlier. Oh, I'm gonna do this little pillow one. And I mean, that lady has really just been amazing woman in my life, and really need to get this card off to her today. I hope I don't miss the postman, because that's going to be a challenge. Ooh, let's get this bright. So again, look at this. I'm going to be so much happier with the fact that this awful card that I've had in my stash of cards to use is going to be utilized and not in the way it was meant to be. Because, and what's kind of cool is the inside is blank, so I'm going to be able to create, you know, I'm going to be able to write my own message inside, and apologize for the late delivery, but hey, all moms love handmade stuff. I do. I love, it's one of my favorite. I love all the things my kids give me, but I love handmade things. Okay, there's this pink pillow here. Now it's a little bit scary on the eyes. Like my eyes are kind of going a little nutty to these patterns, along with the champagne bottles, the ugly champagne bottles. What's kind of fun is that, let's see here. Sorry, I'm thinking about what I want to do. I really thought to myself, how can I really go get I can't really. Right now we're still housebound until May 31st. And, you know, I do like to go look at cards. I think I love pretty cards from, you know, all the different card stores. But that hasn't been something. I mean, I haven't been able to go and browse or do anything. My friend yesterday was just going to run to Target. And I was like, I haven't been to Target for the longest time ever. Like Target... They are probably wondering where I am, because Target. I am always at Target. And look at this. Like, I'm so excited about how this is coming out. And I hope you guys are able to honor someone special. I know this can be a very bittersweet day of celebrating, you know, our moms, if our moms aren't with us. And it's a time to really just treasure and really reflect on the amazing impact that our mom or even our grandma or very important women in our life. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Do I want this on top? Yeah, I kind of want this on top, so I better fill this first. And let's do this really pretty, like white. Now, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm thinking this is, I mean, we're jipping on this thing. We're trying to beat it and get it to the mail before the mailman comes today. And I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we are definitely going to try. Now, I have these really pretty, I just love this texture here. I'm hoping my mom will find the sweetness in the fact that I'm utilizing my art and I'm making a real-time video for her. She likes to watch my videos, but she likes some real time. So we're gonna do this super, super fast. Now, I'm not gonna say, right, that champagne, those necks look really sweet, but I kind of just love confidence, and I'm gonna speak to that inside in my sentiment to my mom. But how cute is this? Okay, so even though I would like this to be real time, I have a couple left over. I'm wondering if that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this really quick. So hang on. Okay, so I ran and grabbed a few things. I was letting this dry. It's still a tiny bit, still a little tiny wet. But I think I could still continue to work on it. And again, I haven't seen the mailman. The UPS man has come by, and so has in our neighborhood, but I haven't seen the mailman. Hopefully he's gonna be super late today. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I've got a background, and I really like that confidence piece, but I really want it to be, you know, kind of give it some texture, as well as identify that this is for my mom. So I have this really pretty bag that I believe is from one of my Bible journaling place by the well. And so I going with my tag, I wanted something that be kind of off it, and I wanted to be able to put mom on here. So what I decided to do is take my letters from my Felicity Jane subscription, and I'm hoping you can kind of see this. Hopefully I'm still in frame. I'll take a look really quick. But on this little tag, I am planning on just putting MOM. So let's do that really quick. Not hard to spell at all. I'm gonna grab my little tweezer tools and grab an M and just call it good. Pull that off. Whew, I don't want to be too mean to it. And then wondering cookie. It's gonna be a little bit, this is really thin, but let's see if we can just put, I should have actually started with the O, right? So we can center it. Now this is a really pretty, like mint green. Like it feels like I think it was from my kit last month. Love Felicity Jane. I've loved the sweetness of the pieces, but I'm liking this. It's a little light, but I think that's okay. I think I'm kind of one of those, like, I like to make things nice and bold when I'm writing them, but I wanted to go with some really soft mute colors with this. So that's why I think this like complements the color scheme I'm using here. So I'll set those aside. And I'm really wanting to use this piece, and it is a tag. So I might have to put some kind of hole in that and like bring some through. But as I look at this, I love it. But I'm gonna actually add some texture because it is looking handmade, which is a good thing. But I wanted to kind of use this stencil along with some just soft, like brush some colors on. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a little of this. Actually, I didn't need to, I should probably shake that up a little bit. We're gonna use one of these makeup sponges, and I'm just gonna spill a little of this on here on my mat. and make sure I'm still in frame. I'm gonna tag some of this, and we're just gonna kind of go, and I kind of want to just kind of brush this on, giving it some, just some soft texture of color. And I don't know if I'm super in love with this. Maybe I just need to dab it. Yeah, I need to dab it a little bit, I think. I think it's looking a little bit like, yeah, that's a little better. I'll go back over this real quick. Not definitely, and you know what? If that isn't like exactly like I wanted it, I can actually brush it too. Just, I kind of wanted to mute some of this, because as I'm looking, oh yeah, look at the back's gonna be pretty too, Mom. Going right into that paint. And maybe I need something darker. Let's try a little mint green. Let's take a little bit of my piece here and just put some, I like this little mat. It's might not be as pretty on the camera because it's not quite as bright, but these little craft mats are super cool. They're like, I like that they're, oh yeah, I think some of this green will be kind of a good thing to add, just to kind of give it some texture for the I'm just going to do it a little bit in the corners there. This soft green isn't too bad. One of the things I'll do is watch this little action, utilize some of this paint and just kind of put it on my envelope, because we don't want anything to go to waste. So we're going to decorate that and just kind of smash that in there. Mama's going to have a pretty envelope come there. Awesome. So I don't totally love that, but guess what? That green was a good choice because it's going to kind of pull in the mom that I have there. And then, yeah, let's take a little tiny little thing. We're going to pop a hole in this right there. And then we're going to take some twine, and, or a pretty brad would be good too. Let me see what I have. Kind of have some cool, they are from Tim Holtz. I think I want to use one of these. And maybe a little piece of this twine or tulle. See, this is what happens when we're hurrying up. So these are so cool, you guys. I ended up getting, oh yes, baby. This is like gonna be cool. So this is just like a little container I have, but I just dumped all of my, now I gotta be careful because it's gotta go through the mail, but oh yeah, I think I might have to add one of these really cute little things. Now, not all of this is Tim Holtz, but some of it is. And some of it's just collections from over time. I honestly think I'm just gonna, I want to pull that out. And then when I pull this out, see, this is the fun part about collage. It's almost really cute to be able to look through. These are some little paper scraps that I have that now I might have to just add some texture. But see, remember, I'm trying to keep this really simple. What's going to happen is the mailman's going to come while I'm trying to create here. So my mom would get a kick out of this cute old-fashioned picture, but I think I'll save that for something else. Okay, so where are we at here? We were, I feel like I'm out of frame. Let me bump this up a little bit. So I'm sorry if that happens. I'm getting better, but I still know that I can't really go past that. So I loved this heart. This heart was something I pulled out of my Allie Edwards pieces, drying there. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I really like the idea of either putting a little piece of twine or a little bit of tulle. So what do you think? I think the tulle this paper is very thin. So I think what I'm gonna do is just grab my scissors, and now I'm feeling like I'm really needing to hustle this up. I'm gonna actually take this apart. This is really thick. I'm just gonna use one of these, and I'm gonna pop this through a little hole here, and watch this. We're gonna take this and wrap it just around itself, and I think I would like to staple this to maybe the heart. Maybe Maybe not. Let's see. Probably, now this is gonna get all hairy. This is like my hair at the beach. It's just stringy everywhere and curly and unmanageable. Let's see here. All right. Okay. I think that's going to be more of a mess than what I'd like it to be. Nope, we're going to change course. Nope, nope, nope. Don't like this. But since I punched the hole, we're going to use something. So I think I'm going to go back to the tool. And who says I have to use the tool in terms of, because it's got kind of that green. See, I'm kind of using that as maybe, just maybe, we're going to hope that this doesn't pull through and rip. But I like that. Okay, it's a little bit dark, but I think it brings out some of the green and like the pieces here. So we're just gonna take this, and there's my puppy. Daisy, you need to not scare me like that. Okay, so she thinks somebody's out there and they're not. And she is a yellow lab that thinks that she has to save us from the bunny rabbits that are outside. Okay, so I like that. And I want to use my stapler. So what are we gonna do, guys? We're gonna maybe use one of these stickers and maybe staple this to that piece. And I kind of feel like this very large, cool looking puppy sticker from, I believe this is Felicity Jane. And again, we're going for confidence. I like this. I want to identify where we want to put this. I don't want to cover up that piece. Now remember, because I love the, ooh, maybe on this area. Because I was thinking that was a little bit, you guys are watching me think through this problem, and I maybe need to go over here. I want to utilize this area. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take my little stapler here, and we're going to pop this in, and we're going to go one. We're going to just make decisions, and we're going to go, I don't think we need two. I think we just need one, because this is like sticky city, and we're going to utilize this over here, kind of overlap it, go down, and call that really sweet. And I think for the record, I feel like I need to make sure that we have like a little bit of glue right here. What I'm worried about is that this will get, let's just put a little, or even a glue dot or a sticky dot would be good, but I'm just going to kind of put that down, hold it, and liking that. So just, you know, it kind of gives like a little bit of peace, has the confidence. And then I really love this heart, because I kind of feel like this heart, so maybe just down in this little center, overlap this. Awesome. Okay, so this is a, I thought it was a sticker, but it's not. It's like, this is from my Allie Edwards scrapbooking stash. And I absolutely love this, but I think what we're gonna do to adhere this is some of this tape. And sorry, but I love the idea of putting this on too, just like two little, I love this little mini stapler, and just stick this on. So we're going to utilize some of this sticky tape. We're going to just get as much of our tape runner as we can. I'm going to be generous because it's mom. And I think just in terms of, I like it right here because I love the way it pulls this background in. And we're going to wrap this up. I think mom is going to love this. The only other thing I might add to this, so it would have been cute to put that, huh? Or maybe some extra ephemera is what I was kind of thinking. Coming your way, mom. Yeah, I think these really adorable little pieces, they're from, these are Tim Holtz, I think. And I love Tim Holtz. The vintage pieces that he puts out are just like completely up my alley. Like I love vintage stuff. My mom knows I do too. She does too. She and I are like if you stick us in an antique store, we'll just spend hours looking for stuff that we need to bring home or not. Okay, so I kind of wanted that to just be peeking behind to add some, but I want to make sure they know it's a heart. I mean, I just love, okay, you guys, now don't forget, we're going to just take this, I'm going to add a little bit of her address here, and then I might just add some little bits and pieces to this little envelope, because I really feel like that would be a super sweet thing to add. And you know, you could even put something, I could even glue something on here like this, or maybe even collage on there, you know, what I need to do with some matte medium. I'm gonna play with the envelope, guys, but for now I am hustling. Look what I forgot to use. Do we want to use this, guys? I feel like we might want to, but I don't know what I would need to add one more thing to it. Maybe on this little piece of ephemera that I already stuck down. I don't think so. I think we're gonna call it good. And if you also have a, look at me trying to just figure out what I need to do. I'm going to stop. But I think that if you have ugly cards that you are never going to use again, repurpose them. Find a place to use them. Don't let them just sit in your stash. I took this with a little matte medium, just some paint, some stickers that I had, and I think my mom is gonna absolutely love this. And you know what? It's not what's on the outside, but it's what's on the inside. And so I'm gonna take a few minutes, and I am going to write my mom a heartfelt greeting and get this in the mail before Mr. Postman comes. Have a great weekend and a great day, and I hope you can use this for birthdays or for other times, but run through those cards you don't use and utilize them by collaging and using your fun stash. Awesome. All right, you guys, stay healthy, stay well, and you are loved. You are awesome. Take care. Bye.